Most people think keeping their vibration high means trying to stay positive all the time. But alignment is not about forcing happiness. It is about understanding how your energy actually works while you are living your life. When things begin to move quickly, when momentum builds, when opportunities stack up faster than expected, many people mistake overwhelm for failure. In truth, it is simply a signal that creation is flowing faster than ease. Nothing has gone wrong. Expansion has arrived, and the nervous system has not yet caught up. What is happening in moments like this is not burnout from effort, it is exhaustion from resistance. Desire has been active for a long time, requests have been sent, tensions have been clear, and suddenly things begin to arrive all at once. Opportunities, responsibilities, invitations, movement. The mind says this is what I wanted, but the body says slow down. That mismatch is not weakness, it is information. Creation does not arrive gently when resistance has been high. It arrives in waves. And when allowance finally opens, it can feel like an avalanche. This is why so many people feel overwhelmed right at the moment life starts working. They think they are failing at success when they are actually learning how to receive it. There is a balance point that most people never learn. Enough stimulation to feel alive, but not so much that the system goes into survival. Enough momentum to stay interested, but not so much that it tips into panic. When that balance is off, the mind tries to regain control by pushing harder, planning more, or judging the experience. But pushing never restores balance. Regulation does. The universe responds perfectly to every request, including the unspoken ones. When you say, I love what I do, but I want it to feel easier, that message is received clearly.
Ow.
But when frustration follows, the signal shifts. Frustration is not aligned with ease. It is aligned with obstacles, delays, and missing support. Not as punishment, but as reflection. This is where most people misunderstand how reality responds. They believe the problem is the workload, the people, or the timing, but the actual factor is emotional dominance. Whatever is dominant within your vibration is what continues to appear. It's not what you want, not what you say, but what is emotionally active. This is why small irritations matter. Complaining stranger, a delayed elevator, a minor inconvenience that suddenly feels personal. Those reactions are not caused by the moment itself. They are indicators of what was already active internally. Life does not create resistance, it reveals it. When you replay an experience mentally, even to analyze it, you reactivate the vibration of it. The mind thinks it is solving something, but the body is practicing it. This is how patterns repeat. Not because you did something wrong, but because attention is powerful. Trying to replace unwanted experiences with forced positive thinking does not work. Visualizing perfect scenarios while irritation is active only strengthens the unwanted focus. Instead, the solution is always broader. Shift away from the subject entirely. Focus on ease somewhere else. Let a different part of your vibration become dominant. When emotional dominance changes, rendezvous change. The environment reorganizes itself around the new signal without effort. Different people show up. Timing smooths out. Support appears naturally. This is not magic. It is coherence. The moment you start noticing how quickly life responds to small internal shifts, confidence replaces effort. Traffic flows, conversations land differently, help arrives before you ask. You stop fighting life and start moving with it. This is not because you are controlling reality. It is because you are no longer resisting it. Most people think alignment requires discipline. In truth, it requires permission. Permission to feel good without justification. Permission to pause without guilt. Permission to stop proving worth through struggle. There is a deeply conditioned belief that value must be earned through effort. That belief is often the last one to release. Struggle can feel familiar. It can even feel meaningful. But familiarity is not alignment. And meaning does not require exhaustion. Life is designed to support expansion, not punish it. Resistance often shows up in relationships too. When something ends, the mind replays it, searching for a better outcome. But replaying keeps the vibration active. What you focus on is what you carry forward. You do not attract new experiences by leaving old ones. You attract new experiences by changing emotional emphasis. This is why focusing on what felt good matters, not as denial, but as selection. Whatever qualities you activate become the template for what comes next. The universe does not respond to absence. it responds to emphasis. There is no need to review the past to correct it. Nothing was wasted. Every experience clarified desire. Every contrast launched intention. And the moment desire was launched, a version of it became real vibrationally. Your only work now is alignment. Alignment does not mean perfection. It means direction. It means choosing the next thought that feels slightly better than the current one. Relief is progress. Calm is progress. Neutral is progress. You do not leap from frustration to bliss. You step into less tension. This is why emotional regulation matters more than motivation. Motivation pushes, regulation allows. When the nervous system settles, intelligence flows. Ideas arrive unforced. Solutions appear sideways. Life feels responsive instead of demanding. You do not need to eliminate unwanted things from the world to live well. Attention activates experience. Saying no to something with intensity still keeps it active. Saying yes to something else quietly dissolves it. Well-being is the default state. There is no opposing force to fight. There is only allowance or resistance. Light does not need darkness removed. It only needs the switch turned. Many people think they must fix themselves before life improves. But improvement happens through alignment, not correction. There is nothing wrong with you. There is only information moving through emotion. The more you trust how guidance feels in your body, the less you need rules. Ease feels expansive. Tension feels constrictive. That is enough data to navigate life. Expansion never stops. Desire never ends. There will always be another contrast and another preference. That is not a problem to solve. It is the rhythm of being alive. When you stop trying to close the gap completely and instead learn to enjoy moving within it, life becomes cooperative. The gap is where creation happens. Resistance is what makes it uncomfortable. Making peace with where you are is not giving up. It is unlocking momentum. The moment peace arrives, vibration lifts. When vibration lifts, the next step appears naturally. Nothing needs to be forced. Nothing needs to be chased. Nothing needs to be proven. Alignment does the work. When you choose thoughts that soothe rather than stimulate, energy stabilizes. From that stability, momentum becomes sustainable. Creation becomes enjoyable again. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are expanding faster than you learn to receive. That is a solvable condition. The solution is not more effort. It is more allowance. Less pressure, more trust. Less reaction, more presence. And as you practice that rhythm, you will notice something quietly powerful. Life starts meeting you halfway, not because you demanded it, but because you stopped resisting it.